Hey, what's going on, Joshua? I am pressed with so much pain right now. I'm pressed with so much on my mind. I have to get this off my chest and just give you a formal video because I don't even know what to expect from this court situation that's developing before my eyes. I went into court today. This is literally the only court presentable thing that I have to wear. I'm in a basement right now. I'm not even lying to you. This is where I'm living right now. This is terrible. This is the worst part. Like literally one of the worst moments in my life. This dude, him calling the cops and setting me up, basically destroyed my employment. My employment opportunities. I'm not even allowed to be in this area anymore. I lost my job. And this dude, he was devious. He came into the courtroom today. Even my lawyer said, he said, this dude's a little creep. He came into the courtroom today just to watch me. He wasn't even supposed to be there. We weren't even facing trial. This is just a probation violation because of the previous case that I had. And he came in today just to watch me with his little, like, he was smiling under that mask. I saw it. He was smiling under that mask, looking at me with his devious eyes. This dude basically, come to find out, he embellished not embellished, but he bedazzled the story for the sake of storytelling. He added more details into the story that wasn't even there in the first place, but it made the charges even that more significantly worse just because of what he said, just because of the things that he said to me or said about me. Now, I went into court today and the judge wanted to convert my 1 year filing, something that I was supposed to be done with in 1 year, Joshua. Just in 1 year. I was doing all my anger management classes. I had like 3 classes left before this dude decided to call the cops on me. I'm going to school right now. I get good grades, and he's trying to mess with my entire life. He's trying to destroy my life because he's an old geezer, and he couldn't accomplish anything in his. So he's trying to take me down. He's mad at the world right now because he lost all his kids because of the domestic violence cases he's previously had. He's destroyed his life, his family, and he's mad. He wants to bring me down with him, and that's literally all that is. He came into the court today. He's obsessed with me. He's literally obsessed with me. This guy is a gay person. This is literally a gay person. Like I'm talking about a member of the LGBT community. This gentleman I remember one time, he brought me into the restroom. He brought me into into his bathroom or whatever. And he's like, Darius, I got to tell you a secret. Around that time, we was talking about cryptocurrency and money and all this stuff. So I'm thinking we're gonna talk about more money. He has something really, really. It sounded like he had something important to tell me that he couldn't even tell me outside in our home. Inside of our own home, he decided to bring me to the bathroom and turn on the faucet, turn on the shower head so nobody could hear us. And then I'm thinking we're talking about money, Joshua, and then it turns into something else. You know what I'm saying? He starts looking at me with these like the twinkle in his eyes. He's like, what's up, baby boy? He starts caressing my hair. Around the time I had long hair, I just cut it for court. I had long hair, and he's over here caressing my hair and then trying to kiss me on the forehead. As soon as he did that, I wiped it off my head, Joshua. I said, yo, Dan, you're being fucking weird. I said that to him, and he wasn't, and he got mad, Joshua. He got mad that I told him that. He didn't like that. So 3 days after that, he didn't talk to me. He was angry at me. He was flipping the fuck out because I didn't embrace that shit because I'm a straight man. Pardon my language. I'm swearing so much right now, but I come from a Christian family. That is not something that I support. That's a religious thing of mine. And you're over here trying to force it. A lot of the LGBT community tries to say that that's not in the Bible, whatever the case might be. Half of these people saying that have never finished reading the Bible. I can attest that I read more than like 8 chapters in the Bible, and people want to say, act like I don't know anything about a book I read and that I grew up into a religion that I grew up in, and you over here trying to hurt my religious beliefs because you trying to force your homosexuality on me and trying to kiss me on the forehead and then get mad at me that I don't receive that interaction. Of course not. That is something that goes against my religious views wholeheartedly, and people just need to accept that I'm not gay. They need to accept that, and that's not what this dude was doing. So literally, that's where all the anger started to build up. You know what I'm saying? He got frustrated with me. I'm like living with him, and he's trying to make sexual advances onto me, and he's getting mad that he's not getting the response that he wants. So he's all about controlling the situation. He's all about everything to do with control. And I got people calling me right now, and probably asking me about the situation right now. I'm gonna tell them, can't talk. I'll call you back right now. But I got people that are mad just as me about what really happened, because they saw from being bystanders of what happened that day before I got arrested, the initial interaction I had with the cops, Joshua. Literally, the dude has manic bipolar. I don't know what type of bipolar he has, but he takes serious medication for this. He receives prescriptions in the mail, and I know because I'm the one who gives it to him, because the mailbox, the door to get to the mailbox is closer to my room door. So I grab the mail, I shuffle through it, I make sure everybody gets their mail, and I hand it out. He gets his medication, I leave it at his front door. He'll barely touch it, or he'll either throw it away. Plenty of other people in the neighborhood have been asking, yo, Dan, have you been taking your medication? He hasn't been taking the medication. He disregards the question. He never answers yes or no. He just changes the subject. So he's avoiding, he's last time I tried to give him his medication, he said, I don't have bipolar. And he got mad at me for even saying that he had bipolar. He got angry with me. And the day that I got arrested, he was trying to get into an argument with me, and I wasn't engaging. I told him, stop talking to me. But he's the type of person that when he sees a dead horse, he wants to keep beating it even after it's dead. He wants to make sure that it's like it's beat to a bloody pulp. He wants to make sure that even after that, he's still gonna be stomping on even after it's decomposed and it turns to ashes, he's still gonna be trying to beat that dead horse. He's gonna try to beat the ghost of that dead horse, because that's just the type of bipolar craziness he has. So I told him, I said, I'm not engaging with you, bro. Stop talking to me. We was in an intense situation. So all the house stores are open because we're cleaning the house. The whole house is open. So everybody in the neighborhood is hearing what's going on in the house. So the next door neighbor comes, Darius, are you okay? Like I heard what happened. And so the lady invited me to go out to the buffet with her family. I guess it was a celebration of the day. It was Jake's birthday. So I went with them. I left the home so I could separate myself from this crazy bipolar guy. And I came back. I didn't see him outside or anything. They were like, Darius, you can stay over our house tonight. So I said, for sure. Thank you. And so I'm sitting on the porch with them. They're celebrating his birthday. It's a hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time. It's fun. It's happy. And all of a sudden, across the street, I get this weird vibe in my heart, Joshua. I kid you not. Something tells me to turn my head around. I turn my head around and I see Dan, the guy who brought me to court. He's on the phone. And this was before he brought the court. But I see him with a devious look in his eye, and he's looking at me. He's like talking like that, like looking at me with like a squint in his eye, like he's like up to something. And I felt weird about it. So then boom, 30 minutes later, I had 5 cop cars pull up to the house where I'm staying, at my neighbor's house. My neighbor's house, mind you. They had nothing to do with the situation. He sent 5 police cars, and they're coming up to the house holding their waist, like near their gun, like he told them something crazy about me. Like he said something like I was like the most dangerous person in the world. Like how the impression the cops gave me, they were like, taking their steps carefully. Like they were like sort of slowly inching themselves up to me, like Darius Fernandez. I was like, yes. I was like, he's like, yeah, you're under arrest for whatever. He said, I don't want to. The cop didn't even want to say what Dan told them in front of the people I was around. He didn't even want to tell me. And I knew for a fact that this dude said he was just adding stuff to that story to try to escalate it. He got mad that I blocked him on Facebook. I told him I didn't want to engage with him. So therefore, he was in a position where he wanted to feel like he wanted to control people. You know what I'm saying? So he called the cops on me so that way I couldn't run away from being in an argument with him. That's how petty this guy is, Joshua. That's how petty this guy is. And this is no life joke. Like literally my freedom and everything that I got going for myself right now. Everything that I'm going on with school, man. This dude is trying to fuck up my life, bro. This dude's trying to fuck up my life, bro. I tried so hard, man. I tried so hard, man. And I'm going to school, bro. I'm trying to do the right thing, bro. This dude's trying to fuck up my life. He won't leave me alone, bro. Bro, he's fucking up my life, bro. Bro, and I literally been avoiding this dude, and he doesn't leave me alone, bro. He wants to call the cops on me, bro. And literally, it's just the worst position because in Rhode Island, you could call somebody and you literally get them arrested just for calling them, bro. Just for calling them. Bro, I've been holding my composure, bro. I've been trying, bro. But literally, this is starting to weigh on me, bro. This is literally starting to weigh on me, bro. He put me in a terrible situation. I was dealing with a crazy ex-girlfriend who ironically had bipolar too. And I was in a court situation, bro, and it was nothing physical. The reason why I got in trouble with this lady is because it was a cyber stalking charge. It was a cyber stalking charge. That's literally what it was. And it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that I was stalking the shorty. To be real with you, she was, playing both sides of the tree. She would tell her family that she would hate me, and then on the same token, she sneaked me inside of her house to make love with her, bro. And then she would like keep me in this like boxing frame and like organize me in her life how she wanted to. And I remember one time, bro, I went to her house to bring her flowers and Twizzlers and stuff for her mom. And then her mom said she wasn't home. And on the way back, bro, I saw that she was holding another man's hand, bro. Like I'm just dealing with all these evil people, bro. I'm dealing with all these evil people that just want to bring me to destroy my life, bro. Destroy my life, bro. Destroy my life, and I have no control over this because this is making me look bad. They're trying to make me look bad, bro. And it's literally one situation after the other, and I'm not even I'm not even like this in person. I went to the army, bro. I served for this country, bro. And this country's trying to mess my life up right now, bro. They weren't even trying to hear me out. I went to the court today, and they told me that they weren't even gonna help me, bro. That they were just gonna go off the preponderance of evidence, and they're literally like, they were gonna hear his side, but they weren't gonna hear mine. So I was forced to sign those probation papers just so I could get my voice heard. Now I have to pay more money for this shit. I can barely afford it, bro. I lost my job, bro. This dude's trying to fuck up my life, bro. I'm literally dealing with the world on my shoulders like Atlas. That's literally who I'm going against right now. I literally feel like the world's against me, bro. I can't get in trouble. I can't have no cops try to start anything with me. Bro, I can't even I can't even have any contact with any cop of any sort. The judge said if I even talk to a cop, I'm gonna get arrested. The judge told me that if I even talk to a cop, I'm gonna get arrested. Now the dude is in the courthouse. He came into the courthouse today. He's not even supposed to be here. He's hearing all the stuff that the news stuff that the judge is telling me, and he's smiling. He's smiling with a devious stare. He's smiling. I was so afraid, Joshua, to have him in that same courtroom with me that day. He's not even supposed to be there. He came there voluntarily. And the judge is over here saying, oh, if we call the cops on him, he could try to call the cops on me right now and get me locked up because he heard that information just to make up some bullshit. Just to make up something, just to set me up. Just to set me up, just to get me locked up. He's over there with a devious stare. And I'm literally dealing with an emotional manipulator. So he fabricated the evidence. He took evidence in quotations. He took evidence and then added more stuff into there to make it fancy for him. Just so he could feel good about himself. He said that I scratched him with a knife. He said that I attacked him. He didn't have a single scratch on him. He told the cops a whole bunch of bullshit. A whole bunch of bullshit. Pardon my language, but he told the cops a whole bunch of stuff that never even happened. He just wanted to see. He was just seeing red. He was just having a bipolar manic episode where he wanted to see the world burn. So I'm just like the easiest way for him to vent his frustrations, to vent his anger at the world. He chose me, his roommate, somebody who didn't even want to talk to him that day, somebody that didn't even want to engage with him. He decided to just drag me into his world of chaos. And that's literally what I'm facing right now. I have a probation officer now. I never had this in my life, Joshua. I'm a good kid. Everybody who knows me will tell you I'm a good kid. I'm a nice kid. I'm a person who pays people off when it's time to pay people off. Now he destroyed my life. I can't even go back to my place of employment because of what this guy had said. I'm fucked. Help me.